welcome to our podcast titled Navigating Strategy and Cultural Challenge in Global Business. I'm your host, Haikal, and I'm thrilled to have you join us today to talk about four segments of international business concept. In this session, we will explore how two global sportswear giants, which is Asics from Japan and Puma from Germany, to apply strategic management concept across borders. We will examine how these companies shape their international strategies and adapt to local market and overcome cultural and operational challenge. With us today, we have our special guests. Representing ASIC, we have Syamsul and AMIR. And from Puma, we have Aiman and Zakwan. Okay, now let's briefly introduce the company we are focusing on. AC, founded in Japan, is renowned globally for its high performance running shoes and apparel. With a strong presence across Asia, Europe, and North America, AC maintained a strong identity in innovation, wellness, and sustainability. On the other hand, Puma, based in Germany, is a global sportswear icon known for fashion-forward athletic wear and powerful collaboration with athletes and designers. Puma operates in over 120 countries and has an incredibly diverse workforce. Okay, now let's focus on segment 1, which is strategic management for international business. First, let's talk about each company international strategy goals. As ASIC company representative, could you begin by sharing ASIC global vision?
Absolutely. As its international strategic goal focuses on promoting health and wellness through innovation in athletic footwear and apparel. Their mission is closely tied to long-term sustainability with an emphasis on growing markets like Asia Pacific, Europe, and the US. They especially focus on high-performance running shoes, where ASIC has gained strong global recognition among the marathoner and athletes.
Great insight. Thank you. And how about Kuma? What strategic goals are they pursuing globally?
Okay, Puma International Strategic Center on being forever faster. They aim to be the fastest sports brand in the world, not just in terms of product delivery, but also in adapting to fashion and market trends. Puma's strategic goal is to balance sport and lifestyle, especially by collaborating with high-profile athletes and celebrity to build a strong global brand identity.
Nicely done, bro. Excellent. Now let's move on to how these companies adapt to different countries and region. Let's hear from ASIC company first.
Alright. ASICs take globalization approach, which is global mindsets and global and local execution. For example, in Asia, where wellness and natural health trends are dominant, ASICs highlight comfort and sustainability. In contrast, in the US, their marketing emphasizes athletic performance and innovation in sports technology. They have also adapting sizing, design, and in even their distribution model depending on the region.
Thanks, Hamsul. Next, can you explain how Puma adapt its strategies?
So Puma adaptation is quite aggressive and trend driven. For example, in India, they tailor products to meet the local price sensitivity and increase focus on the cricket related merchandise. While in China, they have heavily invested in digital platform like Tmall and WeChat to boost the engagement.
Awesome. Now, let's move on to segment 2, which is we are going to talk about organization and corporate strategy. So, for ASIC company, can you start by sharing how ASIC structure its international operation?
Alright, sure, Haikal. So, Asics company follow a transnational strategy. This means they balance global efficiency with a local responsiveness, while they have a centralized R&D in Japan for product innovation. They adapt marketing and some design to regional preference. For example, ASIC in the US country focus on marathon culture, while in Asia they highlight only for comfort and everyday fitness.
So, how does ASIC strategy align with its corporate vision?
Great question. So, ASIC corporate mission is a sound mind in a sound body. This influence all international discussion from promoting sustainability in product to health-oriented marketing. So, their international business strategy support by this interim.
Okay, great. Now, let's switch over to Puma. How does Puma organize its global business?
Okay, thanks, Mr. Haikal. Uh, for Puma use a global strategy of focusing on standardization for brands consistency. Their marketing, design, and branding are centrally coordinated from Germany, ensuring the same brand image worldwide. However, they do make a slight adjustment for culture. For example, I want give launching a cricket team line in India. Besides that, Puma focus heavily on cost leadership and differentiation depending on the market. In some regions, they use affordable pricing to compete with a brand like Nike and Adidas. In other, like Euro, they highlight a style and celebrity collaboration which tie into Porter's different strategy. That's all from me.
Okay, let's now look at the SWOT analysis for both companies. Can we start from ASIC first, I think?
Alright, sure. So we start with an analysis of strengths. Asics has a very strong reputation in performance footwear segment, which especially among serious runners and athletes. So this product are often ranked highly in reviews for quality, support, and durability. Uh, while in weakness, ASIC excel in function because it struggle in fashion appeal and lifestyle branding, especially compared to competitors like Nike or Adidas. They haven't been as successfully in penetrating the youth and streetwear markets. But for the opportunities, ASIC company have a huge opportunity in a rising health and wellness trend, especially in emerging market like Southeast Asia. More people are taking up running, gym workout, and fitness lifestyle, especially after the pandemic. Last analysis SWOT threat, ASIC face intense competition from global giant like Nike and Adidas, but also from low-cost local brand in Asia. This local player often undercut ASICs on price while still offering better quality.
Okay, great analysis, I think. How about Puma?
Okay. The first analysis of strength for company Puma. Puma is known for its fashion-forward sportswear. They done amazing job of blending performance and style, especially with a collaboration like Rihanna, Fenty, like for footballer like Neymar and Antonio Griezmann. Uh, their strong global distribution network across 120 countries allow them to move product efficiently. As for weakness, Puma still lag behind Nike and Adidas in innovation and technology. Their performance gear doesn't always match up in terms of functionality for professional athletes. For opportunity, the global street boom is a massive opportunity. Puma is a well positioned to expand further into this nicer by leveraging celebrity culture and digital marketing. Last, SWOT analysis for company Puma operates in every very fast-paced fashion and the sportswear market. Where trend a change overnight. If they miss a trend for late to adapt, they risk losing relevance. That's all for company Puma.
Okay, nice global streetwear go. Yeah. Now, let's roll to segment 3, which we are going to talk about leadership and employee behavior. So, for SC company, can you describe SC leadership approach?
Alright. Basically, Asics practices a transformational and participative leadership style, deeply influenced by Japanese culture. Leaders are expected to promote group harmony, long-term planning, and continuous improvement, commonly known as Kaizen. Unlike Western firms that may embrace more individualistic and assertive leadership, Asics leaders tend to lead by consensus and example rather than command. For example, in a six Global Research Institute in Kobe, the leadership encouraged interdisciplinary collaboration between engineers, designers, and marketers to innovate products like Metaspeed running shoes.
Wow, that was interesting from Japan, I think. Yes, really interesting, especially the balance between tradition and innovation. Next, how does Puma leadership style company compare?
So on Puma sides, Puma embrace a flexible, performance-driven, and decentralized leadership style. The company culture is shaped by a German efficiency, but is also heavily influenced by the dynamic nature of the global sportswear market. Leaders are expected to be agile, innovative, and inclusive. A great example is John Golden, Puma's former CEO, now now with Adidas. Under his leadership, he encouraged bold brand partnership like those with Rihanna and Formula One that appeal to younger markets. He empowered original teams to adapt campaign to to the local taste.
Great insight. Now let's dive into decision making in diverse team. How does ASIC handle this?
Alright, so Asics applies a semi-centralized decision-making model. While headquarters in Japan still hold significant influence, regional managers are given room to adjust decision based on local cultural and market needs. In managing global teams, Asics relies on intercultural training, rotational leadership programs, and also collaborative platforms like Asics World Academy to equip leaders with the skill to manage their multicultural terms. My bad, multicultural teams. For instance, when expanding into Latin America, the Japanese leadership had to adapt to the more relationship oriented culture of the region.
So hard to talk about relationship, right? How about Puma?
So Puma basically take a matrix style approach to decision making. It's highly collaborative and encourage regional autonomy while keeping alignment with global strategies. Their global people and organization departments ensure that cultural training and diversity management are integrated into leadership roles. A strong example is Puma's Empower People strategy, which give employee tools to shape their work environment and decision-making input. So, for example, in India, this lead to innovation like cricket-specific product lines, guided entirely by a local market team based on the customer behavior insight. Something the central team in Germany may not have predicted.
Hmm. Thank you to the board of company. Finally, we are in the last segment of our podcast today. Now, Let's explore on global diversity management and the global concept. Let's start with Asics. How does Asics manage cultural diversity across its international operation?
Alright, let me begin first. As you know, ASIC places its company to a strong emphasis on inclusive leadership and cultural competence. For example, they train international staff on Japanese corporate values like respect, precision, and continuous improvement. But also, they encourage them to bring in a local ideas. But other than that, in European market, ASIC embrace diversity by allowing more localized decision making, especially in HR practice and marketing, which ensure culture relevance.
Okay, that's great. How about the global concept come into play at Asics? But before that, can you explain what is global? Because maybe my viewer want to know. What is glue and what is curl?
So basically, local is combination for global and local, which is most company need to analyze their certain country and apply their local culture in that country. So
Okay.
Asics apply that local model quite effectively, where their brand vision, a sound mind and a sound body is a global ecosystem. Their product offering and marketing are locally adapted. For instance, in Southeast Asia, Asics introduced shoes with slimmer design and lighter material suited to tropical climates. Even this campaign brings Japan's focus on discipline and tradition. While the US used this campaign for fitness influencer to build brand personality.
Thank you for answering my questions, Syamsul. Very insightful. Now let's hear from Puma. How does Puma approach diversity across its global team?
So basically, Puma foster a global mindset through a diverse hiring, inclusive leadership program, and international mobility opportunities. Their teams are very multicultural, especially in creative and product development departments. They also ensure that managers are trained in cultural sensitivity so they can be better manage global teams and connect with a local markets. It's about encouraging dialogue and making space for a different perspective.
Well, how do you think you can avoid the cultural sensitivity? Okay, let's ask that to the viewer. I think. Okay, How can do you know that local strategy appears in Puma International Strategy?
Okay. For the global strategy of company Puma, Puma use global in many ways. For example, when the brand remains trendy and energetic globally, they run a local marketing campaign tailored to culture. In India, Puma sponsor a cricket event and feature Bollywood star. In Germany, they learn in football heritage, even their product design and sizing different by region. Um what sell in Tokyo once always work in London. This global approach allow them to stay globally relevant but locally loved. Okay, that's all from my opinion.
Okay, Zakwan, I want to know your opinion. Is it local is important for that company want to expand their business to global?
What
Okay, I want to ask you about your opinion. Is it important for the company to use local to expand their business in global? Like you
uh,
expand the business into the global international lah.
I think it is important for local brands because uh,
Oh, I think I know because you want to adapt the local and their culture there, right? Okay. Nice, Zakwan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Excellent
yeah.
point. From what you all share, it's clear that while both companies share a global presence, their diversity management and local application differ based on their origin and brand identities, such as Asics and Puma, Puma from Germany and Asics from Japan. Thanks to all our guests, AMIR, Syamsul, Aiman, and Zakwan for their contribution. And thank you, listener. And don't forget to answer my question that I gave to Aiman. And thank you for joining us. If you enjoy this podcast, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. And don't forget to hit the ring bell. Okay. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you very much.